Hi guys, welcome to the flight tonight on the channel. Has been the 757-200 with its house livery colours, and we're down in Kabul in Afghanistan. Got some lovely high mountains, and today we're going to depart out of runway 29 and we're going to backtrack round and come down in for that mountainous approach. Back in from runway 29, coming out on the Wovis 1, and then we will get back around on track. We'll put a hold in maybe so we can get up to 14,000 feet, which is where we'll start the intercept for the ILS. So it's quite a high altitude airport, and we should have some good fun in it. So don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Leave your comments down below, and don't forget to enter in for the prize giveaway for 2,000 subscribers. Links in the description on how you can enter. And with that all said and done, now we can get into the cockpit and start the aircraft up as we get ready to depart from Kabul. Okay, so we're in the 757-200 now, so what we can do is we're going to start our battery, which is on, put standby power to auto. We'll activate the external power, we'll turn our utility bus with our left and right generator control on with the bus ties. Start the IRSs, we'll get our engine control, put on our hydraulics with the electrics. We'll start the APU up, we'll get the emergency lights with the engine limiters on, we'll get our start switches to auto, we'll put the one pump in and we'll get our anti-collision lights on, ready for us to go. We'll put our window heats on with the seat belts, put the auto one with the auto rate. Landing elevation down in Kabul today is going to be a 5872. So we'll put 5870. After that we'll go and put our air conditioning and get that all set up. Put on our trim air, the recircs, along with our packs. There we go. And we'll put on the isolation valve, stick on the APU with the gens. It's now switched over, put the APU gen on. Now the IRSs are all coming through aligned. We can now go in and get the aircraft all set up. So go in and put our positioning in for Kabul, which is Oscar Alpha Kilo Bravo. So Oscar Alpha Kilo Bravo, put that into there, get our position, and voila, we are alive. So we're going from the same airport, as I want to basically kind of run a circuit. So on our departure we'll take runway 29 and we'll come out on the Kabul 4. So the way we're going to do things is we're going to come out of runway 29, going to make a right turn to Wovis, go to Kozad, and then we'll lock back on at Livery. When we intercept for the ILS at Livery, we're going to be at 14,000, and 9,900 is when we'll intercept. So as long as we stay at around 14,000, then we should be alright. So over into the FMC now, we're going to our position. Got the route, now go into our perf, get that all set up. So we're going to be very light, reserves of 2, a flight level of 140, cost index of 25 for takeoff. Let's turn on our speeds. So for a flaps 5, we've got a 117, a 123 and a 132, which is already set. We'll go ahead and put 14,000 on the MCP altitude. We can turn on our flight directors and leaving runway 29. We'll be heading out on the 285 course. Okay, so that's all set. Everything on board here is okay. So we've got the APU gen on. We'll turn on the external power to get the aircraft all ready to go. So we'll start to shut our doors, shut the cargo doors, remove everything from here, and now we're all ready to get the tug in and get out of here. So put the RTO auto brakes on, we'll turn off the packs, and everything else is all set to go. So call the tug in now. Okay, so the tug's now driving up. So what we can do is we've got a 1018, which is on our altimeters, which we will set up now. There we go. Okay, 1018, which is checked. Everything's all good. Now let's turn on our panels.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Okay, ready to connect. So V1's a 117, so we're going to be very light today. Very, very light indeed. As we're just doing a little circuit around, see what the airport's like. If it's any good, then we'll come round.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, parking brake released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Thank you very much. So we'll go ahead and turn on our pumps. Everything is all good here, so we can go ahead and start engine number 2. Okay, engine number 2 coming to life now. Okay, so we've got engine number 2 that's come on to life, so we can push that on. Now we'll go to engine number 1. Okay, engine number 1 now coming to life.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Okay, so what we can do is we'll go ahead and start the parking brake up.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Okie doke. So we'll go ahead and put our packs back to auto, turn the isolation valve off with the APU bleed and the APU. So everything's all good now. We're now switching over. Run engine number 1, which I should have done before switching the packs over, but that's all fine.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
We'll try. Okay. So what we can do is now we'll do our systems check quickly and we'll drop our flaps 5 at the same time. So there's our flaps 5. Okay, now for our systems check. We've got our full left, full right, full forward, full backwards, rudder left, and rudder right. So, don't know why the flaps are going all the way up. There we go. Okay, so put them back, 1, 5, there we go, so that's all fine. So the way we're going to do this, we're going to taxi all the way up to hotel. Once we get to the top of hotel, we'll swing a left at November, cross over Foxtrot, turn left on Bravo, and then enter onto 4 Golf. So it should be a nice flight. It's just a quick one just to see what Kabul's airport is exactly like, because it does look nice with all the mountainous terrain. So what we can do is release the brake, switch over to our engine panel, and off we go. Not going to waste any time today. Okay, so we're taxiing down Bravo now. And we'll then turn left for Golf, and then get down onto the runway. Okay, so here we are now at Golf. Okay. There we go. So we'll cross over the hold lines now, put on our strobes, our wing, and our landing lights with our runway turn-offs. Keep our logo on, this is going to start to get dark soon. Visibility's not that good either. Okay, so here we are now on runway 29. Just level up. There we go. There's this 285, which we are set. So we'll go ahead and turn the LNAV and VNAV on. We'll start our clock as we have everything else all set. Landing lights are on, which is checked. So what we can do now is we'll release the brake. One thing that I do want to get, just so we are all legit. Okay, so we've got a centre of gravity of 23. We'll shove that into there, which is a 3.6 trim, which should have been done before we taxied out. So 3.6, we'll leave it about there. Brake released at 45%. And toga. Okay, airspeed live. .80 knots. Throttle hold. Thrust is set. Hey, 100, he's back on the stick. And V1 rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Okay, so we'll backtrack round. Straight up to 14,000, so I'm just going to climb around. what we can also do is we'll put our terrain on as well. Okay, so it's nice to see the terrain for once, as we haven't seen it for quite a while. So we go flaps 1.
Terrain.
Okay, and flaps up. So we're just following that right turn to take us to Walvis. Passing 9003. As we just slope past the clouds. Okay, so there's 10,000. Keep our speed at 2270. It's passing 11,500 feet now. Okay, so there's our 280. We'll go down for 27. So what we'll do now is we'll turn the autopilot on. And now we're going to go up to 14,000, which we are right near. As we just peek through the clouds. So basically going to go towards our initial fix as we just level off over that cloud layer, which is absolutely lovely. Got our terrain radar on as well, so we can make sure that we're not going to hit any mountains. So we go towards Walvis now. And we can speed her up to 290. Landing lights can go off now with our runway turn-offs. So right now we've literally just departed. Everything's all set in and in check. So Kabul is what we're going to put in the Kabul viewer, which is a 112.0. So we're just getting near Walvis. We're already at our top of climb. And what we'll do is we will go to our takeoff cinematics as well. So don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and leave your comments down below. As we'll go into our takeoff cinematics, and then we'll pick up off exactly where we left off. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. guys. So we're just passing Wovis. Got our terrain radar on. We're doing 290 over in Kabul, Afghanistan. So it should make do for a nice nice arrival today as we get ready to come in on the approach. So if we have a look, we are basically going to Kodad and then to Livery. When we get partly near to Kodad, that's when we're going to make that left turn to come around. There's our top of descent as well, so we can see that. So everything is all set and ready to come in. Currently just 22 miles away from Kodad. Got the FMC message, which is probably saying to reset the MCP altitude. So on the MCP for the altitude, we are going to intercept at 9,900 feet. So we can put that in. So 9,900. QNH will stay the same at 1018. We're coming down on the ILS for runway 29. And as you can see, our top of descent is in view. We'll make that left turn to Livery, and then we'll intercept for the ILS to come down on the 285. We'll see what the approach says for the final approach track. Just thought it'd be nice to do a little circuit around the airport and see what Kabul's got to offer, as if it is a nice arrival. And if you guys want to see a full flight from Kabul or into Kabul, then don't forget to let me know, as these are some awesome cloud views as we pass over through the mountains. Just approaching Kodad, so we get the aircraft all configured and set ready to come in. So our minimums is going to be a 474. We'll set that up after we make our left turn. Then Livery will be our initial approach fix. Auto brake set to number 1. Don't need a lot of speed, we're going to come down very light. So we're just coming in for Kodad, we're at 11 nautical miles out. And we've already got the 112.0 for Kabul. So just leaving Kabul once we turn back round from Livery. Should be 20 miles out from the airport, or just around. So let's make this final left turn, then I'll get the aircraft all configured up, ready to come in. Okay, so we're at 14,000 now, just getting ready to head on for Livery. So we'll go in and get our approach. So flaps 30 or 111. That's low as hell. Jesus. Okay, so the ILS isn't here, but I do have the ILS's navs, and the ILS for Kabul is 110. Get it to work. There we go. 110.5, and we're going on at 285 course. Okay, which is set. Now what we can do is slow down to 240. Activate the approach, as we are going to be coming in now. And what we want to do is now we'll send down to 9,900. So there's the localizer. And the glide slope, which has just come in. Open up speed brakes, just to get us down. Okay, so 16 miles away from the Kabul VOR. Speed brakes are armed, but we also brake set at number 1. So just wait for the localizer to align itself, and then we'll be right back on track, ready to come down. Slow down to 220. And what we also need to do is we need to set our decision height, which is a 474. So we'll leave it at 470. Slowly coming down now. So to 200. Go to 190 for our flaps up. Landing lights can also go back on. And cabin crew, prepare for landing. Don't know what's going on with the views right now, but there's our runway turn-offs. Everything's all good. So we go down to 170 or 15. Drop our flaps. So what we can do now is we'll go down to our 1110, I'll do our 115, to our flaps 30. Okay, so 1 mile out from Kabul, and what we can do now is we will disengage the autopilot and the auto throttle. I have full control. Okay, so just a little low under the glide slope. Wait for it to come back. So there's our 115, we'll stay around, so make sure we're going quite slow.
1,000.
Alright, so let's just nose up. We'll just wait for the glide slope to come back now. so here we come, nice and stable, 4-knot wind from the right. We'll start lowering the nose now, decrease throttle a little to help with the descent as we can push back in.
$500. Minimums.
Continue. That'll be our 474.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, speed brakes are up and reversers are active. So there we are. Our brakes on. Okay, reversers are back in. Now vacate off of the runway. And there we are, guys, down in Kabul for our flight of the night, testing the waters. And it was nice to be here as well. Got to use our terrain radar, which I haven't seen work in God knows how long, so to see it looking there nice and red, letting us know that there's terrain around, is perfect. Just coming off the hold line now, and we get ready to turn our runway turn-offs off. And our landing lights with our strobe, and we're all ready to come down. So we can turn our terrain off. And now it's time for our landing cinematics, guys, so don't forget to like and subscribe, leave your comments down below, and I'll see you all again when we get to the gate ready for our park. So I'll see you all in a minute.